Alright, how's it going, guys? Actually gonna start over here. Okay, so in the beta 1.8.1, dispensers do not yet work with bone meal or buckets. Let me see here. Show you, we can put down some seeds. We got a bunch of bone meal here, but if I put this down here and I hit the button, it just dispenses the bone meal like a dropper. And if I take that out, go ahead and put the water bucket in there. Yeah. Dispensers don't work like they do in modern Minecraft. So if you're looking to try and dispense some water, I have this little setup right here. And what I've done here is actually, because this is so long here, I've actually made these little girder beams here. So I can, you know, put down stuff. But if I come over here, I hit the little lever. All this wheat and stuff is going to come right to me. Death Strider would be amazing right now, but that's just not available. And if you hit the little button, of course, the pistons extend to go ahead and block the water. So all we have some right here are some water source blocks, and we've taken some redstone, put it on some blocks above these pistons here. They're just regular pistons, not sticky pistons. If they were sticky, they'd be actually grabbing the blocks and pulling them up. But just some regular pistons to block the water. And all we have here is just like I said, a line of redstone, and we got the redstone torch here, which currently we have the line which is unpowered going to a redstone torch, which powers the block, which turns off this redstone torch, which powers this block, which is currently powered. So if we go ahead and convert that, it just comes right back down. We got the off torch now, since we got the redstone line going into the block to power the block. It turns off the torch, and which lets this go ahead and power back on, which powers that back off to go ahead and retract the pistons. So nice and simple, pretty easy, and it just really isn't up to the standards of doing anything industrial level. I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and place your there we go. Go ahead and place your wheat and whatever here. But what I've gone ahead and done over here is made this multi-tiered. And I'll show you what I mean here. Actually, just going to go ahead and fly up instead of using the ladders. But yes, I do have ladders set up. It's almost the same setup. I just ran the blocks next to the pistons. It works the same way. But yeah, I got the water source blocks here, and the water source blocks will come down here, and it is just long enough that the last trail of the water will end up right here where this hole is, so that'll end up going down, then traveling another 8 blocks, which I've done this so that you can actually there we go. You come across right here, and yeah, you don't want to just walk right now, because walking right now will still trample the crops, so you have to kind of sneak. And I wanted to make sure that it was at least manageable size here. But yeah, it works, and I'll show you here in a second here. We just got the torch tower here, which is the same thing. Right now, it's actually inverted though. So long as this block is powered, it unpowers this redstone torch, which lets this power, which unpowers, which powers, which unpowers, which powers. So if we go ahead and flick the lever, you'll see it all goes opposite, which should probably put the glass back because that does make an impact there. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, it's all coming down. And the problem right now that I am facing, I'm probably sure that you're seeing it too right now, is that although it's coming down like this, yeah, I kind of let it go backwards, which that's what's causing this little issue here with the water. So if you want to make sure that doesn't happen, that's kind of what you have to do there. But let me go ahead and turn this off so we can let the water. Oh, hello, zombie. Okay, it's unpowering. So yeah, now that I blocked all that up, you saw all the crops here have all gone right here. So yeah, let me show you how much we got here now. Yeah, I got a lot of wheat, a lot of seeds. But normally you would take those seeds and you would go back up here and you would sneak across the farmland there and replant. That was not the smartest move, little zombie. Go ahead and sleep real quick. Oh, that's right. I need to block this up, don't I? Yeah, that was another problem back in 1.8.1. I can't remember how soon. Why did I break that? I can't remember how soon that'll actually be fixed. That you just won't have to worry about that happening every single time, but it will happen every single time if you are unprotected there. But yeah, if you take the seeds, you can just go ahead and place them here. Just make sure you sneak across and that. And once everything's grown, you can go ahead and do that again. Yeah, because that's a transparent block. But yeah, the redstone for this is really simple. I can't wait till dispensers actually get the bone meal back, or get the dispensers are able to get the bone meal to dispense onto crops. But as it is right now, it just doesn't do anything. Dispensing water would be also amazing, but this is the setup that you actually need right now for instead of a dispenser. It would just be a 2x2 instead of a 1x2 or just a 1x1 going across for however long you want to have that done. One thing about this version is you don't actually need the water within 4 blocks of the farmland. You'll see right here, this farmland over here is actually a lot further than the 4 blocks. And I believe currently it'll actually go up to 8 blocks, but in future versions it'll go to 4 blocks. So that's why I went with this design instead, so that it wouldn't have to be redone later. This will work on SMP as far as I'm aware, and also in single-player worlds, which I really should have done my research there for the glitch, for the duplication. That only works in single player, but there are some multiplayer glitches that can occur still. So I might be doing some videos on that, but first, in order for me to do that, I will have to make sure that I get a server up and running for that, so that I'm able to show you guys in that server. But for now, my main goal is getting up to my 1,000 subscribers, getting up there in my video views, so that I can actually go back to being a YouTube partner, because unfortunately I lost my partnership. But yeah, once I get that all back up and running, then you guys will start seeing some content there for servers and stuff too. Um, I would go ahead and just buy the server myself right now, but my current problem is that I'm not working regularly right now, due to some health issues. So my videos sometimes they may not come out on a regular basis either. Um, I don't really have a schedule, but I do try my best to make sure that I do put out the videos that I can, so long as I'm able to come up with some ideas and that as well. That's always a big thing. But if you guys have any suggestions, for things that you want to see done, um, definitely go ahead and make some comments there in the comment section down there below, and let me know uh, what you guys want to see here out of me. Um, right now, I'm just working on trying to make sure that those who are following the Evo series will have um, tutorials for things that they can use to improve their world. It's not necessarily just for the Evo server, just like the glitch, the duplication glitch. It only works in single player. So when it comes to things like that, just kind of helping you guys out rather than just the server there. Hopefully, the Jeb door does get featured as well, because the Jeb door is an amazing door. It's one of those things that you pull off in the redstone, and once you do, it's just one of those things that people are gonna be like, wow. And it also works as a good door that zombies won't try to break through as well. So that's another benefit of having the Jeb door there. But granted, on the downside, if a zombie doesn't have to walk across, it'll go ahead and open up. But as you saw before, if they try to come through, they'll end up suffocating in the wall, which is great. I feel like I'm kind of rambling here, but yeah, this really isn't too much of a difficult build here that actually needs a tutorial. It's just more of showing you, hey, you know what? Just make sure you power these pistons here so that they're blocking the water. And if you want the water to flow, just go ahead and retract the pistons. And this is actually a build that still works to this day. Still works in the 1.13 snapshots as well. So this is definitely something that will stand the test of time, that you won't actually have to rebuild in the future. But if you do, it's just going to be changing out these and the water source blocks for some dispensers. Put some buckets of water in there, and you'll be good to go there. And just swap that for a button, because the button will go ahead and change that all up there. All right. If you guys have any questions, concerns, definitely let me know. If you like the video, go ahead and comment, rate, subscribe. This has been Ace McCrank, and peace out.